Good morning, dear children. We have reached to the next step of this chapter, whole numbers, that is exercise 2.2. From this exercise onwards, first thing you have to remember is on the right hand side you have to make the rough column, because whatever the calculation you will do in the these examples or the sums, that is to be shown over here. Okay, so you have to maintain a rough column from this exercise onwards. So first question is, find the sum by suitable rearrangement. Here we have to arrange the numbers in such a manner that at the end of one digit we get 0 or multiples of 10 or 5, we can say, where we get at the end 0. Like here the number is given as 837 plus 208 plus 363. So if I will add simply, 7 plus 8 will become 15. So we are not getting here 0. For this I have made the arrangement like 837 can be added with 363 and then 208 later on. This is the commutative property of the addition. So we can add like this also, and in this we can say 7 plus 3 gives us 10. So for that we can write 0 at the end. So like this we have to arrange the number and put the 0, and if at the end any number 0 is coming, that makes your calculation easier. That's why we have to arrange like this. Okay, so let's start. First is 837 plus 363. This calculation you have to do in the rough column, and it should be neat and clean so that it should be checked properly. 837 plus 363. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So 0, 1 carry. 3 plus 1, 4 plus 6, 10 again, 0, 1 carry. 8 plus 1, 9 plus 3 will be 12. So from here I am getting 1200, and then 208 will be added to it. So again I can add over here 208. So 0 plus 8 will be 8. 0 plus 0, 0. And 2 plus 2, 4, and 1 will be carried down. So the answer will be 1408. So in this way you can see the calculation will become very easier when we are getting zeros at the end. For getting zeros at the end, we have to do this arrangement. Either in addition or in multiplication or subtraction, we have to go in the same manner and try to find out the zeros at the end. Okay, let's do one more example for you. 1962 plus 453 plus 1538 plus 647. From this you have to make the pairs so that you get 0 at the end. So into what I will add to get the 0, into I can add 8 to get the 0. So first pair will be 1962 plus 1538. Then the next pair also you can see 3 plus 7 gives you 10. So there also we can get 0 at the end. So the second pair will be 453 plus 647. One more thing you can notice over here, the pairs are also arranged according to the digits, number of digits. Here 4 digit numbers are there, so both the 4 digits are together. Here 3 digit numbers are there, so 3 digits together. This makes your calculation easier. For this only we are doing the rearrangement. Okay, now we can add these numbers 1962 plus 1538. 8 plus 2 10, 0, 1 carry, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 3 0, 1 carry, 9 plus 1 10, plus 5 15, 5 1 carry, 1 2 3. So the answer is 3500 plus these two number will be added separately. 453 plus 647. 3 plus 7 10, 0, 1 carry, 1 plus 5 6 plus 4 10, so 0, 1 carry, 1 plus 4 5 plus 6 11, so 1100. Now you can add these number 3500 added with the 1100. 0 to 0, 0 to 0, 5 plus 1 6, 3 plus 1 4. So the answer is 4600. So from here you can notice that how easier the calculation becomes when we rearrange the number. Same way you have to do. Okay. Now similarly, as I told you in the beginning of the video only, for addition, subtraction or doing the multiplication, we have to do the similar rearrangement. So let's start with the multiplication. It is 2 multiplied with 1768 into 50. Now as we can notice over here, 2 when multiplied with 50 gives us 100, and 100 is having zeros at the end. So for this we will arrange 2 into 50 together, and then 1768 will be multiplied later on. So 200 into 2 into 50 is 100 multiplied with 1768. Then this can be written as 2 zeros at the end, so that zeros will be added over. This number when multiplied with 1 gives you the same number and zeros at the end. So the number will become 1,76,800. Similarly, you can notice here 285 into 5 into 60. On one number is already having 0. So if will be multiplied with such a number like 5 or 10 which are having zeros at the end in their multiples, so this will give you more easier number. Like 60 multiplied with 5 gives you 300. So for this I have made the arrangement. 285 is separated and 5 into 60 will be multiplied together. This will gives you 300, and then it will be multiplied with the 285. This you can check also whether I have done it correctly or not. So for this you don't have to do whole calculation, only 285 will be multiplied with 3. Zeros will be written afterwards as it is. 2 zeros will be copied down as it is 2 zeros. 3 5s are 15, 5 1 carry, 3 8s are 24 plus 1 25, so 5 2 will be carried on. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 8, so 855 I am getting here, that I have written here, and 2 zeros I have copied over there. So this makes your calculation easier. For this we have to rearrange the numbers. One more example is here. 625 into 279 into 16. Now here we have to use our prior knowledge. That means we are knowing as 625 is the square of the number 25. It is the square of the number 25. That means 25 when multiplied with 25 we will get 625. Similarly, 16 is also the square of 4. So 4 when multiplied with 4 gives you 16. So I broke those number to make it 0. Why I have done all these things? To bring zeros, because when 25 will be multiplied with 4, it gives me 100 which are having zeros at the end. So now I will make the pair. One pair will be of 25 multiplied with 4. Again the another pair of 25 multiplied with 4, and then 279 will be multiplied. So 25 multiplied with 4, 25 4s is 100. Then again 25 multiplied with 4 is 100. Then multiplied with 279. The very interesting thing you can notice over here is you don't have to do all this calculation. Simply you can see here only one bigger number is there, other are 1, 1 and zeros will be kept afterwards. So 279 will be copied as it is. And how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 zeros will be added over there. So this is the end of your question. So as you can see here, how simply we have done the calculation without doing any rough work over here. Why this happened? Because we have made the rearrangement of these numbers, and wherever it is necessary we broke the number into different parts so that we get the zeros and at the end, which makes our calculation more easier. Okay, so this is the way we have to go in this chapter. Now question number 3 is find the product using suitable properties. Properties here means that associative properties, distributive properties, commutative properties, those properties which you have learnt earlier in your previous classes. That property you have to use over here and solve the sum. Simply you don't have to go, because if we do it simply it will be a long calculation. So we have to go through properties which makes our calculation easier. So 738 when multiplied with 103 is what we can write it as 100 plus 3. Now when something is outside the bracket and inside the bracket addition or subtraction is there, we have to multiply the outside number with both the numbers separately. Like here 738 is there, which is to be multiplied with the first number 100, plus sign will come because plus is there, and then again that number will be multiplied with the another number which is inside the bracket. So this is 738 multiplied with 100, then 738 multiplied with 3. Now 738 multiplied with 100 gives you 73,800, plus on doing the calculation of this you will get 2,214, and on adding both these numbers you will get 76,014. This calculation you have to do in the rough column. You can do it very well. Like this you have to do. Just now only I am writing the question. You have to do it separately by your own. This you will do, and then add both the numbers. Whatever the answer you will get here, add there 73,800. So you will get there 76,014, like this. Now let's do one more sum so you will get more idea about this. 854 multiplied with 104. 104 can also be written as 100 plus 4. So 854 first I will write it as separately, and then this will be multiplied with both the numbers which is inside the bracket. So 854 multiplied with 100, then plus sign will come, then again this number will be multiplied with 4. So 854 multiplied with 4. What property I am using here? This is known as the distributive property. This number is distributed among these two numbers separately. That is known as the distributive property I am using here. Which property? You can mention also here distributive property. That means distribute among all the numbers. Okay. So on doing this, the calculation will be much easier. Now 854 multiplied with 100. This will be simply write that number and 2 zeros are there. So write down 2 zeros. This you have learnt in your 5th standard. Then 854 multiplied with 4. This do it in the rough column. 854 multiplied with 4. 4 4s are 16. 6 1 carry. 4 5s are 20 plus 1 21. So 1 2 will be carried on. 8 4s or 4 8s is 32 plus 2 34. So 3416. Now add this number to this answer. So this will be 85,400. 6 plus 0 6, 1 plus 0 1, 4 plus 4 8, 3 plus 5 8, and 8 will be carried down. So the answer will be 88,816. Okay, so in this way you can find out your answer by using the suitable properties. This makes your calculation easier as well as faster. If you will do this calculation directly as 854 multiplied with 104, the calculation will be very long. So, and it will consume more time also. So to avoid all that things, we have to use the property and do the sum. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you to all. We will meet in the next video with the something new related to this exercise only. Okay, thank you.